In the quiet corners of history, whispered on the breath of prophets, a promise took root, a prophecy of a king who would change the world not with a sword, but with love. This ancient promise began to unfold not in a grand palace, but in the humble heart of a young woman in Nazareth. An angel, Gabriel, appeared before Mary, a vision of celestial light, bringing news that would alter the course of humanity. He spoke of a son to be born, a child who would be called the Son of the Most High. Mary, with a spirit of serene and trusting faith, accepted this divine calling, her simple yes echoing into eternity. This acceptance set in motion a journey of both hardship and hope. Alongside her betrothed, Joseph, she embarked on a long and wearying trek to Bethlehem, the city of David, to be counted in a Roman census. The path was dusty, and the days were long, a slow procession on a donkey's back against the stark, unforgiving landscape, a testament to their obedience and resilience. Their arrival in Bethlehem offered no grand reception. The city was overflowing, its inns crowded and unwelcoming, leaving no room for the expectant couple. They were turned away, finding refuge not in the comfort of a warm room, but in the raw humility of a stable, a place meant for animals. It was here, amidst the hay and the quiet breath of livestock, under a cold, star-dusted sky, that the prophecy was fulfilled. In this simple, rustic shelter, Mary gave birth to her son, Jesus. She wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, a feeding trough for animals, an improvised cradle for a king. A soft, divine light seemed to emanate not from a lamp, but from the child himself, filling the humble space with a profound and holy peace. At that very moment, on the hillsides outside the city, shepherds watched over their flocks in the deep silence of the night. Suddenly, the darkness was shattered by a brilliant heavenly light. An angel of the Lord appeared, proclaiming tidings of great joy for all people. A Savior had been born. Filled with a mixture of fear and wonder, the shepherds hastened towards Bethlehem, their hearts pounding with the urgency of the celestial message. Upon reaching the stable, the shepherds found everything just as the angel had described. There in the manger lay the infant king, attended by Mary and Joseph. All pretense fell away as they knelt before the child, their rough-hewn faces filled with a genuine, unvarnished awe. They were the first to worship him, simple men honored with a divine invitation. Far away, another sign had been followed. A star of unprecedented brilliance had appeared in the eastern sky, a celestial beacon heralding the birth of a new king. Guided by its light, 3 wise men, scholars and astronomers from distant lands, had traveled for months on camelback. Their journey culminated at the very place where the young child lay. They entered the humble dwelling and, seeing the infant with his mother, bowed down in solemn adoration. They opened their treasures and presented him with gifts fit for royalty: gold, acknowledging his kingship; frankincense, a tribute to his divinity; and myrrh, a fragrant resin that foretold the sacrifice he would one day make for all mankind. This sacred night in Bethlehem was only the beginning. The tranquil image of the Holy Family, the sleeping child, the watchful mother, and the protective father would become a timeless symbol of love, hope, and redemption. The child in the manger would grow to become a teacher and a healer, his ministry touching countless lives and sharing a message of unconditional love and salvation that would echo through the ages. But it all started here, on this silent night, under the brilliant gaze of a single star. This is the heart of the story, a reminder that the greatest gifts come in the simplest of packages, and that in a humble stable, the true meaning of Christmas was born for the world.